Good morning, fellow travelers. This is a different work outfit, huh? Shorts, shoes, a relaxed shirt. We'll see how this day goes. It's gonna be great, you know. Got my outfit for the interview, and at 4. I think I worked like 8 to 2. It's like 7:20 now. I've got to catch a bus. Yeah, so here I am. I'm feeling pretty good. Got a good night's sleep. Somehow I had a dream that I was staying in my old landlord, the thief guy. I was staying in his shed. And it was tiny and you could hardly stand up. And I don't know why. It was even after all this. Somehow I was in that desperate a situation. And it was so tight and clustered and this and that. And I started like organizing it. And as I started organizing it, I found a hatch that went downstairs to this huge apartment that was still just as cluttered and disorganized, but it was like big. It's kind of kind of cool. It was like almost like a kid's little miniature house that I was staying in, but it opened up downstairs. I have no clue what it means. So many dreams lately. Oh my gosh. I really should start doing a dream journal. But I'm headed down to catch the E, starting at the Harbor Pub. Serving breakfast, going to DK Steakhouse afterwards. I mean, that might be a real nice gig. And yeah, hopefully I can, and I'll figure it out. I'll tell DK that I'm going to put in my 2 weeks notice at Il Lupino. And yeah, that'll give me the chance to just figure out if I want to go there and get situated at, and I'm sure I will. I'm sure they're going to hire me. I get situated at my current jobs that I'm starting, and then switch my schedule around so I can have the schedule I'd like at DK. But honestly, I'd rather have like 2-3 shifts a week at 4 jobs than 12 shifts a week at 1 job. So that's what I'm going to aim towards. You know, 8 to 12 shifts a week. I love this light rainbow. Oh, it's going to be a rainbow. I think I can see it already. The start of a rainbow means a good day, at least in my books. Yep, there it is. Hey, Mr. Rainbow. Can you see it? Cool. Morning rainbow. Again, the sun has to be less than 42 degrees from the horizon, meaning that like halfway between straight up and the horizon, the sun has to be below that, because that's 45 degrees. 90 degrees is straight up. It's because a rainbow is 42 degrees around. That's its radius. Oh, the rainbow's coming in nice. Hey, I might have to catch a photo. Oh, wait, I gotta get the thumbnail. 1 second, I'll do it on this bridge over here. And then I gotta run because I'm a little bit late for this bus and I don't want to miss it. Cool, it's got a lot of purple. Can I do it? Can you see it? There it is. Whatever. It's like, whatever. That rainbow, whoa, almost dropped it. That rainbow represents how today I'm going to buy my GoPro. It'll be here in a few days. I'll get the red filter, the dive housing, all the little pieces so I can do my specialty Jeremiah Spellis stuff that I don't know anyone else doing. And I can get my pole. Yeah, I'll get the free diving stuff later because I don't want to throw all my money. I want to get... I like to save a cushion, so I can just use the fins and mask I have now, which suck, but yeah. So I'm gonna go so I know how fast I have to run to the bus later. All right, so the Harbor Pub was really nice. It was laid back. I got to eat breakfast. I got a free small pizza. I bought a large pizza for 50% off, and I got a shift drink, and I drank it. I'm not gonna go back to like getting drunk, but I'll have a drink now and then. My friend Jamie came and picked me up. I love Jamie so much. She's such a good friend. We went and we just laid by the beach, and she invited me to volleyball tonight. And I invited this one young woman who I met while bartending at Ilipino the other night. So she's gonna come with some friends, and I'm gonna meet other new friends, and I'm stoked. I'm headed to DK Steakhouse for my interview. My hair could be a little more spiky, but it's fine. I just gotta find this place now. I think it's on the roof above here. I gotta look now. See ya. Bye. Right, that's the job right there. They were so excited to hire me. Super nice. I had the interview with the GM and the assistant manager where they had me cornered, and I love it. I just sat straight up, and oh man, I love interviews. It's more like I'm interviewing them. You take your cash home that night. They don't touch your stuff, even your credit card tips, all of it. It's like over $100 a person. They're per person average, and that's including like the bar, which is a lower per person average. I'm just gonna serve there, so I'll probably be selling like 120 bucks a person in general, which means, yeah, you wait on like 20 people. You wait on 5 four tops, and that's $2,400, which again would be like, you know, 400 bucks after tip. So that's gonna be the spot, and yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm still in my thing. Jamie has my clothes, which is ironic because when I met her, I was naked at the hot spring at Umpqua, and now she's got my clothes, which is kind of funny. I share that with everyone just to embarrass her. So yeah, now I'm gonna go play some volleyball and meet some people. Hopefully that Marissa, wait, let me think, sorry, I gotta get the name right. Vanessa, hopefully Vanessa shows up. Again, the girl that was like part of Miss USA, she's beautiful. I don't even care about that. She's like super sweet, and she's like not making me jump through hoops to be her friend. So life is good. I probably won't continue at Bar Harbor because, yeah, it's just, they're really nice, but I have options that are really, really, really good. And to be honest, I don't even know at this point if I should continue at Macaroni. I'll probably try to do Macaroni like maybe 2 back-to-back doubles. Maybe I can still do like, I don't know, we'll see, 2 shifts at Bar Harbor if they let me be the opener. I don't know. I have some negotiating power though. I just have to show up, be me, and the places that appreciate me are gonna be the places that let me negotiate some. And a lot of times people respect you more for being someone to negotiate. If you're just someone that just accepts your place in life, says something about you. And a lot of times restaurants like that because it's easier for them, but they respect. Respect doesn't always go hand in hand with like. They respect people a whole lot if they, sorry, I get distracted by swimsuits. They respect people a whole lot if they set their boundaries, they stand up for what they want, they tell people what they want, they communicate. And that's who I am. So, time to strip this off and go play some volleyball on the beach in Waikiki. Life is good. Later. Here we go. This is the volleyball spot. I suck at volleyball. So I'm kind of stoked to make some friends and not be amazing at it because, I hate to say it, but most of the things I do, I excel at. And it's good to do things that you don't excel at. It's good for your ego's sake. You gotta check your ego now and then.
7-5. Yes, sir.
Nice. Look.
25.
Let's get that instant replay going.
It's a good one.
That's a good one. Good boy. Yeah.
Oh man,
Go, boy.
that's his son right there.
All the way.
That was awesome.
Wow. That's a nice.
That was cool. Proud father right there. Proud father. He told him it's time to go. Then the big wave came in. That's so cool. Look how clear this water is. I can't wait to get my GoPro. I should have gone today, but I had the chance to hang out. I got to go to the bank tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'm going to go back to Bar Harbor since I got that new job. There's a half decent one. Get it, boy, get it. Oh. I'm a little bit overdressed for the beach, but Jamie's coming with my stuff. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, that looks like so much fun. I can't wait to go play in the water. This is like a wall to protect the kids from getting washed away. Nice, I love it. There's Diamond Head. I'll go climb all that stuff again once I get things rolling again. Towards like the right incomes, and oh my gosh, yeah, that interview was so nice. I just told them prime beef is the top 2% of the very best beef sold in the United States. That the cow comes from fine breeding, that it's taken care of well, it has a good life, which leads to a really fine intramuscular fat that's spread spiderweb thin throughout the steak, providing impeccable flavor. And that the dry age process, which they're known for their better steaks, is a process that eliminates the moisture out of a steak, just the way that condensing a sauce by simmering it intensifies the flavor. The same thing happens through the dry age process. So a cooler is lined with salt, and the steak is left to breathe. The steak breathes for like a month, and it gets rid of a lot of the moisture. It enhances the flavor, and it tenderizes the steak. The salt breathes through, the air breathes through the salt, it breathes through the steak. I explained how I can sell wine, I can pair it with food, I can tell guests that we're known as a place that has really fine choices, and that we recommend that you take your time, order a few courses, that you take the chance to look over the extensive wine list and let us pair it. That if you're in a hurry, that we can accommodate you, but that we're best known for being a place to come and relax and take your time, and that some of the higher end items are just fantastic and you get what you pay for. So please let me guide you through the menu. I explained all that and they said, yes, you're hired, no question asked. Yeah, you make your tips that day. There's no weird shady system. I'm stoked. My buddy Miko, he's coming to meet me here. All I had to say was volleyball, and he knew what was going on. He's from Filipino. He's making like $440 on average each shift, and so he's killing it over there serving. Each of the 5 days he worked, so he broke like, yeah, $2,500 this week at the place where I'm making like $300, working my ass off. So I'm glad I'm done. They didn't put me in the right spot. They saw me as just someone to fill a gap, and that's what they got, someone to fill a gap. And the thing is, when you fill a gap, whatever you shove into there comes undone quickly. You've got to build a strong wall and not just fill the gaps. So that's what's going on. I'm hoping to get out of this outfit so I can look a little bit more casual. Gonna try to go meet Jamie, but yeah, check out this tree. I love these trees. Hope you're liking my content lately. It's gonna really get better. I was surprised how many people were okay with me bitching in my my drunken, whiny stage the other day. Oh man. Yep. I can dig it. This is where I hung out with Jamie earlier. Laying on the hammock, just relaxing with a good friend. Now I'm gonna meet another friend and make some new ones and play volleyball, which I suck at. Later. Why is such a healthy place? Look, there's a yoga class, people doing breath work, everyone playing volleyball, everyone's surfing and paddleboarding and roller skating and skateboarding. Everyone's so fit, and honestly, you come and see everyone in their swimsuits down here, it's obvious they're very fit. I'm not sure if everyone not fit just stays home, or if it's just that, I don't know, very fit people here. I'm loving it. I'm going to meet Jamie right now, so I can get changed. It's so cool. And yeah, loving it here. It's nice having a night off. Can't wait to get back to working tons and actually have money to show for it. Life is good. I'm gonna go find Jamie now. See ya. And what is this thing? Does this work? It's so weird. What is that thing? It almost looks like a phone. I don't get it. Just kidding. I was like the last person to get a cell phone. I think it was like 2006 or 2007 when I finally caved in, bought a smartphone. I skipped the BlackBerry stage and jumped straight to the smartphone. When I had a smartphone, I dropped like 1,000 on it because I was a bartender and I thought I was awesome. And literally everyone was like, what is that thing? They're like, is that a computer? Is that a phone? I don't get it. They're like, you can look on maps. I felt so gangsta, I was flexing it. But yeah, I was like, funny, I was like the last person to get a phone. I wanted it to be hard to reach me so that whenever I was with people, I was actually with them. Now here I am with a YouTube channel, the exact opposite. Funny. My battery's almost dead and I didn't bring a charger, bummer. Ready to play some volleyball now. We'll see. Love these trees, I'll say that every time. I love seeing healthy people pursuing healthy outlets. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. It inspires me. Look, hot girls only. Hot coals, never mind. Got a slack liner, look at this, see what I mean? They're everywhere. Active, happy people. They definitely go hand in hand. Oh my gosh. Volleyball was so much fun. Oh man, I actually hit the ball. At one point I scored like 6 points in a row. I really suck at volleyball. I got it in the water. I almost said water ball. I got it in the water like 3 times. That's a big no-no. But they were all really nice and I made friends with, let's see, Jamie was there. There was another Jamie, Shayla. There was Maddie, Owen, Riley. There was Jordan, and yeah, my friend Nico showed up from work. Nico's awesome, and we had a great time. Oh my gosh. And then the pretty Australian chick, the beautiful woman who is very intelligent, who kind of just bounced out the other day. She invited me out for dinner, so that's kind of cool because I generally don't get asked out by women. So I guess maybe she actually was tired the other night, and maybe I didn't offend her like I had feared. Sometimes I could just be extra sensitive, so we'll see. I'm already in my black on black, which is kind of embarrassing because I wore that last time. But at the same time, I just gotta own it. Who cares? So she wants to go to Roy's, which is like the fanciest restaurant in town pretty much. And whatever, I'm down. I'm not a fancy guy, and I probably have a bunch of sand underneath my outfit. But whatever, I can put on the show. And the key is to ask her questions about herself. Sometimes I can be a little self-absorbed, and I like to feel like I'm very humble, and I know I have a lot of strengths, and I sometimes, you know, focus a conversation on things that I know about. But that's the thing, I need to break out of my comfort zone and yeah, get her to talk about herself and her interests. So I'll put a focus on it. The past couple of days I've actually been listening to the audiobook. Tell me if you've read it. How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it's funny because I have a lot of the things down, but I could really focus harder on even more of them. You know, smile, it's chapter 2. Chapter 3 is names, I'm very powerful at that. Chapter 4 is listen, you know. So I'm not saying I did that just because, but I realized that, yeah, like I can be somewhat abrasive and I can be kind of self-absorbed. And I know we all can, so the fact that I can admit that is actually a great step in the right direction. It doesn't just mean I'm labeled as someone that is where everyone else isn't. And yeah, I'm gonna put a focus towards making people feel special and getting topics towards them. And hopefully I can grow from it. And let's see what tonight brings. My friend, Vanessa, sorry. There was a Melissa and a Vanessa when I met them. Yeah, Vanessa, she never showed up. She went to dinner. But whatever. Yeah, that's just friendship. As is this thing with the pretty Aussie Sheila. But who knows? You know, she's asking me to come join her, and it's our second time meeting up this week. I couldn't have left that bad of an impression. So at least this time we won't have to fight. I won't have to fight to talk to her while a 65-year-old acts like I'm the one interrupting his time with someone. That was so frustrating. But yeah, it was really nice today playing volleyball, and now I'm headed to Roy's, and life is good. So my phone's at like 4% battery. Who knows what's gonna happen next? Either way, I'm gonna have fun, let loose, and just be myself while embracing the best parts of myself. Loving you. Bye. Look, there's Sky. Sorry. Later. So the day went well, but it was kind of drawl. We went to Roy's, which is fancy. I paid, I let her tip. I told her what to tip because she's Australian, they don't tip that well. She looked beautiful. She is beautiful, but beauty's not everything. Most of the question I asked, she's not very open, and I'm very open. She's metropolitan, I'm naturalist. It was better today because I actually got to talk to her and realized that there's not a real flow between us. And as much as our body parts fit together, I didn't push the envelope. She wasn't feeling well, and she, I asked her if she wanted to go for a walk after dinner. We went for a walk, and then I walked her back to her hotel, said goodnight. She's flying out in 2 days, and yeah, so I guess we'll keep in touch and stuff, but yeah, it was nice getting to go out with a beautiful woman on a date, and dates don't have to go somewhere just for it to be successful. I got to realize that even a gorgeous woman like that isn't my type. And it's not because she's gorgeous, it's just because I deserve a lot. I have a lot to offer, and I want people that can truly see me and understand me and appreciate me, and I'm not sure if she really did any of those three things. But I feel like she tried. So mad props to her. Super cool chick. You know, maybe it was also us just meeting as friends. Kind of felt like it was potentially a date, but it was just hard because I tried to direct the conversation towards her, but everything I talked about, she just had very short answers. So I kept directing the conversation a lot, and it really didn't go anywhere that often. So she would just say like, oh, well, she lost her voice, and she actually go to the hospital last night because she lost her voice, and she was having trouble breathing, and yeah, she kept being like, oh, well, my voice, and why don't you talk? And it's like, well, because I talk too much. So I tried so hard, and at least this time I don't feel music. At least this time I don't feel all rejected. I feel like it was a date that didn't go anywhere physical and isn't going to go anywhere emotional. So that's not rejection, and that's not the lack of success. It's a date. It's part of dating, you know, and learning to not take things like that personally or set high expectations is a healthy way to continue dating and keep funneling fuel into it in a way that I keep wanting to date. So maybe next time I'll split the bill when I know it's not going like some crazy direction. I mean, she invited me out technically according to etiquette, but whatever. And of course she has fancy tastes. To be honest, I think she just didn't want to sit at a place and be seen as that lady sitting alone. Or she enjoyed my conversation but didn't have the capacity to show it. I don't know. Either way, I'm loving me and I'm loving you, and have a great night. My phone's almost dead. I'm going back to meet with Jamie, who I love, one of my awesome friends, and we're gonna go watch some people spin fire. Should have hung out with the phone's dying.